Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 2.
We had sex.
Congratulations.
Does he love you? I think so. Has he said it? Not directly. Then you're just guessing.
Stay in your current location. We're setting up a cabin for you nearby. Food,
We had
water,
sex.
electricity, all the comforts.
Shouldn't be too hard to convince him to stay and start a life together. If not, kill him. Can you handle that?
Hey, what's going on?
We gotta go, now. There's no Cylons ahead this way. We gotta travel fast, even faster than before.
Why? What's different?
Everything. Just trust me.
I do.
Okay.
Now, if you were human, you'd be just about ready to start offering up some false information about the location of the nuke. Some tiny thing that might get your reward and maybe spare you a few minutes in it.
False information, though.
But then I keep forgetting.
What in the world?
You're not human.
I am more than you could ever imagine. I am God.
And so are you God? Wow. Nice to meet you. That's good. We'll give you a couple minutes for that.
It's funny, isn't it?
The gods had nothing to do with it. We created you.
Don't listen to him.
It was a stupid fractal decision and we have paid for it. You slaughtered my entire civilization. That is sin. That is evil and you are evil.
Do you realize I could kill you before they came back in the room? I could get to my feet, rip your skull from your spinal column, crash through that door, kill one guard in less time than it's taken me to describe it to you.
Then why don't you?
I like you.
Not the time. I have a surprise for you.
You fracked up, pal. Now the gloves come off.
Spread out the fleet. No ship more than 500 clicks from any other ship. There's a nuke. Let's limit the damage.
Aye, sir.
Do it. Leave him. Tell me where the warhead is, otherwise you're gonna drown in that bucket.
I can't drown. I can't die.
Right. Commander Adama mentioned that, how if your body dies, your consciousness is downloaded or transferred into another body, something like that.
No, exactly like that.
But you see, I've been thinking, why is this Cylon willing to talk at all? Why does he care if we destroy his body? Won't he just transfer away and laugh at all of us and our stupid human ideas? You see, I'm gonna dazzle you with my poor human brain. You see, I think that you're afraid. You're afraid that we're a long way from home. What if you don't transfer all the way back?
Oh.
What if when you die here, you really die?
Wow.
It's your chance to find out if you're really God.
Now, we just pop this in the slot and wait for the results. Green, you're a normal human being. Red, you're an evil Cylon.
How about you go back and I'll give you the results when I'm done. How about that?
Should take a couple of minutes. So, tell me, are you from Erelon? A slight trace of an accent there.
What? Oh, no. Troy.
Troy, tell me, why is that familiar?
Mining settlement? The accident.
The explosion.
Congratulations, Doctor. You've just uncovered your very first Cylon. Now here's an interesting moment in the life of Gaius Baltar. Everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just interpolating the results.
Just kidding.
The question is, what will she do if you expose her? Thank you will kill you.
Right.
I thought it was just green or red.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that.
Like I said, you should have sent her
Probably
away.
doesn't know. Probably thinks she's just another little girl from Troy whose entire background vanished in a mysterious accident. Should be interesting to see how she responds when you tell her the truth.
Well, tell her.
I'm guessing her Cylon side will take over and break your neck before you can give away her secret. So let's find out.
Say the results are inconclusive. It's
Congratulations, it's green. It's very bright green. You're not a Cylon.
Really?
100% human and very, very bright green as well.
For a second I was worried what you were going to say.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to be worried about anymore. You couldn't be more human.
better get on the phone since you leave.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Enough! For Frank's sake, let him breathe!
You're not a person, you're a machine that's enjoying its own pain.
All this has happened before, and all of it will happen again.
You don't have the right to use those words.
You kneel before idols and ask for guidance, and you can't see that your destiny's already been written. Each of us plays a role. Each time a different role. Maybe the last time I was the interrogator and you were the prisoner. You're gonna find COBRA, birthplace of us all. COBRA will lead you to Earth. This is my gift to you, Kara.
The hell is going on here?
Oh, girl, shut up.
What exactly is it that you are doing here?
Following orders.
It's a machine, sir. There's no limit to the tactics I can use. And where's the warhead? I don't know. You don't know. You've spent the last 8 hours torturing this man.
Oh, you should have had more bruises than that.
Right.
Whatever it is. And you don't have a single piece of information to show for it. He thinks he can see the future. Says he knows our destiny, our fate. He says we're gonna find Cobalt. And that it's gonna lead us to Earth. Clean him up. There's not much time. Yes, sir.
Clean them up. What we getting ready to do? Burn them?
I apologize for what you've been through.
Whatever.
Take his restraints off. Do it.
What is your malfunction?
And she has a destiny to die. Her calling is to die right now.
Thank you.
I can do more. I can guarantee your safety. I can already release. We are running out of time. We have only 4 minutes left until your bomb goes off. I've come here to tell you that this conflict between our peoples does not have to continue.
Peoples? Wait a minute.
It can stop right here with us. I have to
Is he gonna kill you?
He gonna headbutt her?
trust me.
I know that I would.
Tell me what I need to know. And you will live.
The warhead doesn't exist. I made it up. Lieutenant was right. I was too far out. I didn't want to die, so when I got caught, I made up a story to buy some time.
I see.
Don't be too hard on Kara. She was just doing her job, the military.
I'll take that into consideration.
Stand up.
I have something to tell you. But then I'm not against the Cylon.
No, he's not, but he's just getting in her head because that's what he does.
What if he is?
There was no other copy of him we haven't seen yet.
We haven't seen it, but what if he is? He was talking to the body, he just said no.
Are you all right? I'm fine. Put him out the airlock.
What? You can't do that. Not after he told you
Yes,
the truth.
I can. And I will. You've lost perspective.
What?
During the time I've allowed him to remain alive and captive on this ship, he has caused our entire fleet to spread out defenseless. He puts insidious ideas in our minds.
Wow.
More lethal than any warhead.
Mm.
He creates fear.
Yeah, he does.
But you're right. He is a machine. And you don't keep a deadly machine around. When it kills your people and threatens your future, you get rid of it.
Whoa.
He's not afraid to die.
Oh, well, then. Good for him.
Well, burn him first. I don't know.
Just afraid that his soul won't make it to God.
Push it. Oh, that's what she's seen. When he was sucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell of a risk you took today.
The more y'all let him talk, the more you got in your heads.
Care to tell me why?
President Adar once said that the interesting thing about being a president is that you don't have to explain yourself
Water.
I can't believe he ain't got the call yet.
Of what?
About Boomer being a Cylon.
They gonna hold that material.
Something wrong?
I mean, they gonna hold that.
No. Nothing at all.
Whoa. Is she now a Cylon?
That's what I'm starting to think. That's what I'm starting to think.
Did he just put himself in her body?
That's what I'm starting to think. Who knows anymore?
I don't think that's how it works, because
Right.
they have to die, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no, they don't have to die. We don't know if...
I think
I don't know.
their consciousness is going to be put in another Cylon body that we know. That's what I'm thinking. But we can.
Or the same Cylon body, because it's a replica. They have different replicas. So
Right.
I'm thinking... But she said that Starbuck was saying that they were too far away from their station or their god for his consciousness to go back into his other replica. And yeah, okay, so this was all about whatever his name was.
Leoben, I think.
Leoben.
LeBron. Well, we know that Guy has found out that Boomer is a Cylon. That's some information that I think the commander should have received by the time he's sitting there talking to the president. I mean, that's like extremely volatile information. So the next episode should be crazy, because the other Boomer on Caprica and Hilo, they're gonna go. Well, she's supposed to be killing him to prove her loyalty or whatever. I think that's what was said, but we shall see. We shall see. You got anything else?
No, she asked the question number 6 or whatever the number is on Caprica. She asked Sharon, and she's starting to call her Sharon, and the other guy was asking her why. And she said because she's more like them than us. And that she is them. She is them. Whatever. Humans. She asked her if... when she came around the corner, she said, we had sex. So she was like, so is he in love with you now? Or does he love you now? And she said, I don't know. And she was like, well, if he isn't, then you're going to have to kill him. Or something like that. Blah, 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 blah. Verbatim. Don't know. If he doesn't love you, blah, 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 you're going to have to kill him. Then she came back, ran back, and she was like, we got to go. The Cylons are blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what's different from the last couple of times? She was like, just trust me, it's different this time. So now they're running through the jungle again. I want him to get off this daggone Caprica. Because this is getting on my nerves. Can't he just get on back to the fleet?
Been there 25 days.
Yeah, but then they probably going to be like, yeah, he's probably a Cylon because he's been gone this long. So it's just, I want them to... Oh, and then Boomer was humming and making love to the machine. Touching it and whatnot. And a lieutenant came, or chief or lieutenant came. And he was like, yeah, thanks for that info. Well, no, he said, what's going on? And she was like, I just wanted to see if that information that I gave you was any good for you. And he was like, yeah, it worked. He said, yeah, we just have to treat it like an animal. And not a machine or whatever. And she was like, okay. And then she turned to him and said, I'm a Cylon. And that led up to her going to Gaius and getting tested. But clearly it was all red, like crimson. All red. And number 6 was all on them. Well, if you go ahead and tell her that she's a Cylon, she's just going to break your neck and run out of here. So he was like, yeah, okay. All green, lit up green. You're good. Let's go. So that part. Yeah, that part. So
all right,
there we go. So
that was that episode, Flesh and Bone. So we will see y'all in the next one. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Bye. No spoilers.
Hey, wake up.